Hello, welcome back to Jack Speak. My name is Jack, and today I'm going to be talking about my Firefly dinghy, Jade II. On today's video, I'm going to talk about a nice new cover for my Firefly dinghy. I had meant to make this video a couple of weeks ago, but it took a little while for the cover to arrive from Rain and Sun. So I made another video about a miniature Firefly, a 16th scale frog Firefly, before this one. But the cover has now arrived, so I thought it would be a good time to make this video. As a bit of a reminder about the boat itself, about Jade II, she was built in 1958. The sail number is 2161, the hull number is 2166. And here is some history about the boat. If you're interested in the history of Jade II, there is another video that covers this specifically. But this video is very specifically about the new cover. So as a reminder, the old cover made by Jekylls was, I think, pretty good, especially when it was made. But over the last few decades, it had become quite old, quite beaten by the weather. The rain had played its part in degrading the canvas. The UV, the sun, had also played its part. The eyelets had started pulling through, and some of the eyelets had started to become very powdery. There was a lot of lacing involved in tying the boat, tying the cover to the boat, which made putting the boat away quite time consuming, or at least I found it so. I'm not great with knots. I still have the cover. It, as I said, it was probably excellent back in its day, but it's just had served its purpose. The time had not been kind to it, but I will keep it for posterity. So the nice new cover then from Rain and Sun. I placed the order after a bit of debate about what would be the best type of cover for Jade II. It's not an easy decision to make, but I have a couple of Rain and Sun covers for my Heron, and I was very impressed by the quality and the service, especially when I bought the last one. The covers are not cheap. No boat covers are cheap, but I must say the service was excellent. I phoned up Rain and Sun to make some general inquiries about the type of cover that I should buy. I wanted one that covered quite a lot of the hull to protect the varnish and the woodwork from the UV and from the rain. And I had a good conversation with a guy's name at Rain and Sun, talking about things like the boom height. Yeah, this slide just gives a few photos of the cover in place. As I said, there was a bit of discussion about boom height on Jade II. Apparently, the boom height was raised relatively recently. I think certainly after Jade II was made. But there was some conversation about which boom height Jade II was. So I took some measurements and provided those to Rain and Sun. I was very appreciative of this guidance. As I said before, no boat cover is particularly cheap, and I didn't want to get the wrong one, so I was really glad of this advice and guidance. I was also quite grateful that they made boat covers in green. this shade of green is close enough to jade green for me to be happy with. And I really pushed the boat out and had the boat name sewn onto this label, which I thought was quite a nice touch. These photos, the cover is put on the boat for the first time. You can see there are a few kind of creases and wrinkles in places. This is because I haven't yet tightened the tie down straps, the speed clips and the adjustments on those particularly well. The cover looks a little bit better on the boat now. It's a little bit tighter, and certainly it seems to keep the water out, which I am very grateful for. The cover is held on really securely to the boat. There are a good number of speed clips and lots of nice elastic around the bottom to keep the bottom of the cover nice and close to the boat. So I think the cover should do a really good job at protecting Jade II. It won't stop all the water from getting in, of course. Around the mast, water will still get in slowly. Around the forestay and the side stays, water will still find its way in, but it's certainly a lot better than the holey cover that was with the boat before. That's just a very short overview of Jade II's new cover. I suggested I'd make that video, so I did. It's all good practice. Up next, I was going to make a video about a little sister for Jade II, a 16th scale plastic kit, but in fact I already made that video. So probably next I will put together a little video showing the jib halyard cleating for the Mark I Firefly, the early Firefly, which is, I think, quite interesting. Anyway, I'll leave that there for now. Thank you very much, and goodbye.